old guy here, and the book today is this one, Robert A. Heinlein's Starman Jones, and this is a Dell paperback version. It was published in 1953, and this is a first Dell printing, August of 1967. Back in my youth. Now, this is one of Heinlein's juvenile novels. Not in the sense like it's amateurish or poorly written. On the contrary, it's pretty good. But it is a lost prince story, sort of. You know, somebody finding out how special he is, which is pretty much the hallmark of juvenile or teenage novels, or at least they used to be. Ones I've seen lately always just show how much smarter and sophisticated and worldly wise the average teenager is than the rest of society. Which I suppose is what all of us thought when we were teens, and some of us still do. So what's this about? Well, Maximilian Jones is an abused and lonely quasi-orphan working his deceased father's farm in the far future Ozark Mountains, which apparently is an easy job. Because he got a lot of free time and he spends it lying on his back on a hillside watching the ring trains whip past and wishing he could get into space. His mother barely bothers with him and one day shows up with his new stepfather, a local bully who immediately wants to sell the farm and pocket the money, which he can't do unless Max agrees, which he doesn't, or unless Max is dead. So, seeing which way this is going, Max runs away, hitchhiking to Earthport, which I guess is Chicago, taking his deceased uncle's astrogator books. And he was a member of the Astrogators Guild and had told Max that he was going to nominate him for guild membership. So let's go claim our birthright. So on the way, Max runs into a hobo named Sam, who takes him under his wing and takes care of him until he can steal Max's books and ID. Not that Max needs the books. He has an eidetic memory and can recall every table and chart in them, which is really handy when you're trying to pilot a starship across the various anomalies which allow interstellar travel. Now, we don't find out that Max has this memory until he memorizes the Steward Guild manual, when he and his pal Sam pose as stewards to get jobs aboard a starship. Yes, I've skipped a bit. Sam tried to sell the books he stole from Max to the guild, but they seize the books and throw Sam out on his ear. When Max shows up to the guild, he finds out his uncle made no such recommendation, and the guild throws him out on his ear too. But not before paying him his uncle's old deposit on the books with interest. That was nice of them. Max runs into Sam and doesn't immediately kill him because Sam persuades Max to fake their ways into space with forged IDs and Max's memory skills. Persuasive guy, that Sam. Max then finds himself in charge of the ship's stables, his farming background coming in handy as he mucks out stalls and feeds cattle on a starship. Okay. And, of course, as you expect with a juvenile, a series of events propels Max into fame and glory, as usually happens with Lost Prince finding his kingdom at last. There are several fortuitously placed characters along the way who help Max up each rung of the ladder, and exciting events in which Max is proven right and the sneering bully Mr. Symes wrong. As always happens. There's even a love interest and strange aliens that cast snake-like ropes from their marsupial pouches to trap people for their evening meal. All in all, lots of escapist, ridiculous fun. Now, Heinlein wrote 7 juveniles, Farmer in the Sky, Space Cadet, Those, and among them, my favorite of this group, Have Spacesuit Will Travel. Then Heinlein started writing the other stuff, my favorite of those being The Moon is a Harsh Mistress. And then that other stuff. Old guy here.